Ever thought about why mechanics recommend more repairs? When you visit an auto repair shop for something as straightforward as a brake job, you may be surprised by the recommendations you'll receive. Often, mechanics will not only suggest replacing worn brake pads, but also recommend new rotors and other upgrades. This common practice, known as upselling, is rooted in a genuine concern for your vehicle's safety and performance. Your brakes are essential for safe driving, and optimized brake systems can enhance vehicle longevity. While this advice is usually well-intentioned, it can be frustrating when you're simply seeking a quick fix. To handle these situations wisely, educate yourself about basic auto maintenance and the importance of different components. Before your appointment, research standard brake replacement costs and signs of wear. When your mechanic suggests extra services, don't hesitate to ask for a detailed explanation. This proactive approach empowers you to make informed decisions, balancing the need for safety with your budget. After all, a well-maintained vehicle not only assures your safety, but can also save you money on future repairs. You might be shocked to learn that Monowai has one resident. This tiny town in Nebraska is unlike any other in the United States, boasting a unique status as the only incorporated municipality with a single resident, Elsie Eiler. Here, Elsie plays multiple roles, including mayor, bartender, and librarian, showcasing her incredible dedication to preserving the essence of Monowai. Once a thriving community, the town's population has dwindled, but Elsie's determination has turned this quaint place into a vibrant and welcoming hub for visitors. Each year, she organizes a community event, inviting friends and families from nearby towns to join in the fun, eat, and share stories. At her tavern, visitors can enjoy a cold drink while soaking up the charm and character that only Monowai can offer. Elsie's efforts remind us of the power of one person to keep a community alive and thriving. With a rich history and a heartwarming story, Monowai exemplifies resilience and the enduring spirit of rural America, showing that even the tiniest places can leave a significant mark. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Is it really true that Finland is the happiest country? Finland is topping the charts as the happiest place to live, according to various happiness indices. With an impressive score of 7,941 points, it outshines its closest competitor, Denmark, which stands at 7,583 points. But what makes Finland so special? This northern gem combines a wealth of factors that contribute to a high quality of life. One of its strongest assets is an incredible education system, designed with equality at its core, ensuring that every child has access to the tools they need to thrive. Additionally, Finland places great emphasis on community and social support. The strong bonds among its citizens foster a sense of belonging and connection. Picture tranquil lakes and verdant forests. These stunning natural landscapes not only encourage outdoor activities, but also enhance emotional well-being. Beyond these, the Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality create an environment where individuals feel safe and empowered to pursue their happiness. It's no surprise that so many people dream of visiting or even living in this beautiful Nordic wonderland. Can a gene really stop body odor? A 2013 study from the University of Bristol revealed that the ABCC11 gene plays a surprising role in whether people have underarm odor. Individuals with this specific gene can go through life without the need for deodorant, which is quite fascinating. Approximately 75% of East Asians carry this gene, allowing many to enjoy a natural scent freedom that others might not experience. The study found that the gene's influence on sweat composition reduces the growth of odor-causing bacteria. Interestingly, while deodorants are a staple in many people's lives, those with ABCC11 have a biological advantage, leading to questions about body care practices across different cultures. What else might our genes reveal about human health and habits? Let's uncover the truth about goats' amazing eyesight. Goats have a fascinating adaptation that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. With their unique rectangular horizontal pupils, these remarkable creatures enjoy a panoramic 360-degree field of vision. This extraordinary feature enables them to spot movement from almost any direction without needing to turn their heads. Imagine how advantageous this is for an animal that frequently climbs steep cliffs and navigates rocky terrains. As they traverse these challenging landscapes, their eyes can even rotate independently, allowing them to maintain a steady view of the horizontal plane. This built-in stabilizer and wide-angle lens are invaluable for detecting potential threats, especially in high-altitude environments where danger might lurk around every corner. While strong legs are essential for their impressive climbs, it is their specialized eyesight that truly gives goats the confidence to explore precarious ledges. This remarkable evolutionary trait not only aids in their survival, but also exemplifies the beauty of nature's design. How do you think this incredible eyesight impacts their daily lives? Did you know these incredible Guinness World Records? Today, a list of 50 fascinating facts showcases some of the most remarkable achievements ever recorded by Guinness World Records. This collection is not just about human accomplishments. It also highlights amazing feats performed by animals, emphasizing the astonishing abilities found in nature. For example, did you know that a Chihuahua named Mila holds the record for the fastest dog on two legs, running a distance of 10 meters in just over 6 seconds? Or consider the human side, where a man named Ashrita Furman has set over 600 records, including the most jumping jacks in an hour. These records demonstrate human ingenuity and skill, while revealing the breathtaking talents of the animal kingdom. The diversity of these records reminds us of the limitless possibilities within both people and wildlife. What record do you think you could break? Here's what actually happens when countries resist change. Despite the global embrace of the metric system, which simplifies measurements and calculations, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia continue to cling to the British imperial system. This peculiar choice stems from a rich tapestry of history, tradition, and cultural identity. While the metric system uses units of 10 for easy conversions, such as 1 liter equating to 1,000 milliliters and 1 kilometer being 1,000 meters. Those in the US often find themselves frustrated with feet, pounds, and gallons. Have you ever tried converting miles to kilometers? It can feel like solving a complex puzzle. This measurement divide creates significant challenges, particularly for travelers and in international contexts, adding to the confusion in communication. Not only does this choice reflect a stubbornness to adapt, but it also raises questions about future global standardization conversations. As discussions about unifying measurement systems progress, one can't help but wonder if these three nations will ever fully join the metric movement. For now, we're caught in a curious blend of old practices and modern needs. Hard to believe, but tattoos were sacred rituals. In fact, the world's oldest known tattoo ink dates back over 5,000 years, made from simple ingredients like soot and ash blended with water or oil. These ancient markings were not merely decorative, they carried profound spiritual meanings for many cultures. People believed that tattoos could provide protection from evil spirits, symbolize their beliefs, or even forge connections with the divine. For some communities, receiving a tattoo marked a significant rite of passage, celebrating milestones in one's life such as maturity or bravery. The use of natural materials underscores the creativity and ingenuity of our ancestors, who transformed basic elements into meaningful art on skin. Today's tattoos have evolved into popular expressions of individuality and personal storytelling. Yet it's impressive to reflect on their origins as sacred practices, steeped in custom and belief. Consider the rich narratives behind these ancient symbols, revealing how they connected individuals to both their history and their community, leaving an indelible mark on the timeline of human expression. Did you know that chimpanzees communicate almost like us? These fascinating primates have developed a complex system of interaction that mirrors some human communication techniques. Chimpanzees use over 30 distinct vocalizations, including food alerts, alarm cries, and soft coos for reassurance, demonstrating their ability to convey different messages. Each group of chimpanzees even possesses its own unique dialect, which consists of specific patterns of sounds and gestures passed down culturally from older individuals to the young. This means that just like humans, they can learn and adapt their communication over generations. Beyond vocalizations, chimpanzees use gestures to express intent. A hand wave, foot stamp, or chest thump can signal urgency, dominance, or an invitation to play. Research in laboratories reveals that some of these intelligent apes can understand hundreds of human words and symbols, showcasing their capacity for abstract communication. By teaching and expressing emotions and ideas, chimpanzees not only mimic but also innovate. Understanding their communication methods provides valuable insights into the origins of language and the evolutionary development of intelligence in humans. Believe it or not, Arabic is a tough language to learn. Arabic is often cited as the most challenging language for native English speakers, and there are several compelling reasons for this. First, its grammar resembles a complex puzzle with rules and structures that diverge significantly from those found in English. Unlike English, Arabic employs a root-based system where words are created from three-letter roots, leading to a web of meanings that can fascinate and confuse learners alike. The pronunciation adds another layer of difficulty. Arabic includes unique sounds that can be alien to the English ear, such as deep throat sounds that leave even seasoned linguists grappling for the right articulation. Additionally, the language is rich in dialects. From Moroccan to Egyptian, each region speaks its variant of Arabic, complete with local slang and expressions. This means that understanding modern Standard Arabic, the formal version, might not help you navigate the lively conversations in a Tunisian market or relate to a friendly chat in Jordan. Learning Arabic feels like an exhilarating adventure, as it pushes your linguistic boundaries and immerses you in a rich cultural tapestry. Believe it or not, a horse was worth $70 million. Fusaichi Pegasus holds a special place in horse racing history as one of the most expensive horses ever sold. After an impressive victory in the 2000 Kentucky Derby, this thoroughbred captured the hearts of many, attracting attention not just for his talent, but also for a jaw-dropping auction price. At $70 million, Fusaichi Pegasus became a symbol of the immense value placed on elite racehorses and the glamour of thoroughbred racing. His successful racing career included multiple wins and accolades, paving the way for a lucrative future in breeding. Fusaichi Pegasus sadly passed away in 2023 at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy that resonates throughout the equine world. His story highlights not only the excitement of horse racing, but also the passion that fans and owners have for these magnificent animals. So what drives such astounding sums in the horse racing industry? Is it merely talent, or is there something deeper at play? Let's uncover the truth about Mississippi's economy. Mississippi boasts a gross domestic product, GDP, of approximately $128 billion, a figure that highlights the region's economic activity and vitality. The state's economy is deeply anchored in agriculture, where crops like cotton, soybeans, and corn flourish in its rich soil. Traditional industries, such as manufacturing and forestry, also play significant roles, providing jobs and products that support local communities. Additionally, the Mississippi River serves as a crucial transportation route, enhancing trade and commerce. Over the years, as industries modernize, Mississippi has also seen growth in service sectors, including healthcare and education, contributing to a more diverse economic landscape. Understanding how these elements work together can help us appreciate the dynamics of Mississippi's economy and its crucial place in the larger national context. What do you think is the most exciting aspect of Mississippi's economic growth? Why exactly does what's the secret of Everglades reptiles living together? The Florida Everglades is a unique ecosystem where both crocodiles and alligators thrive side by side, a rare phenomenon on our planet. Picture this. Alligators, known for their dark black scales and U-shaped snouts, basking in the sun, while crocodiles, distinguished by lighter gray or brown hues and V-shaped snouts, glide through the water nearby. This fascinating coexistence springs from the specific habitats each species prefers. The Everglades' expansive wetlands create an ideal environment, allowing alligators to dominate the freshwater areas while crocodiles venture into brackish waters. This ecological division minimizes competition, enabling both species to flourish. Alligators tend to be more aggressive, deploying their powerful jaws in hunts, while crocodiles take a more stealthy and cautious approach. This balance of behaviors has crafted a unique dynamic in the Everglades, where both reptiles enjoy the benefits of overlapping habitats. So the next time you think of the Everglades, remember it's not just a swamp, it's a vibrant stage for nature's unique reptile showdown. Ever been to a city with a bedtime? In Pyongyang, North Korea, the rhythm of daily life is dictated by the state, and electricity plays a key role in this unique setting. The government controls the power supply, limiting electricity to specific hours throughout the day. As the sun sets, many neighborhoods are plunged into darkness, creating a rather eerie yet interesting atmosphere. Imagine walking through a city where bright lights are replaced by dimly lit streets and shadows that stretch long into the night. This electricity schedule affects not only homes, but also businesses and public spaces, giving the entire city a somewhat quiet, subdued vibe after dark. Residents have learned to adapt to these hours, with evening activities often planned around when the lights are on. The striking contrast between the lively daytime bustle and the serene nighttime hush highlights the unique lifestyle in Pyongyang. So while many cities around the world buzz with life after sunset, Pyongyang has its own sense of order and calm, almost like a city that understands the importance of rest. Believe it or not, snapping fingers can replace clapping. In various cultures around the globe, snapping fingers serves as a unique way to show appreciation instead of the traditional clapping. Imagine attending a concert or a sports event where everyone in the stadium snaps their fingers in unison. The sound would be quite different, creating a rhythmic, almost mesmerizing noise that might echo like an overwhelming swarm. This fresh way of expressing excitement could be a lively alternative, particularly in places where clapping is less common or considered too loud. Think about the vibe it would create. Rather than the booming sound of applause, you'd hear a symphony of snaps, adding an entirely new atmosphere to events. Not only could this practice foster a sense of community among fans, but it could also promote focus and rhythm. So, what if stadiums around the world embrace this snapping tradition? Would it bring about a new sound of appreciation that we didn't know we needed? This might surprise you. Romans drank poison wine with confidence. In ancient Rome, people believed that mixing wine with honey and various herbs created a powerful antidote to poison. This mixture, famously known as Mithridatium, gained immense popularity across all social classes, from humble peasants to mighty emperors. The fascinating myth grew around King Mithridates VI, who allegedly consumed this potion daily to protect himself from assassins. According to legend, when an assassin attempted to poison him, he survived, which only cemented his status and increased the drink's fame among Romans. As tales of Mithridatium spread, so did the comforting belief that they could enjoy their wine without fear of hidden dangers. Picture a lively banquet in ancient Rome, where clinking glasses filled with this seemingly magical potion accompanied talks of politics and philosophy. People relished the night, feeling safe and invincible thanks to simple ingredients like honey and herbs. Isn't it intriguing how such practices shape their perceptions of health and safety, creating a sense of security in a world full of uncertainties? You might be shocked to learn that Uganda loves large families. It's fascinating to discover that Uganda has one of the highest average numbers of children per woman in the world, with nearly 7 children born to each woman. This striking statistic stems from a blend of cultural, economic, and social factors that shape family dynamics. In Uganda, large families are often associated with wealth and prosperity. More children mean additional hands for farming or family businesses, directly impacting household income. Additionally, children are seen as crucial for supporting parents in their old age, enhancing the perceived value of larger families. Education and access to family planning also play crucial roles in family size, but can vary greatly across the country. Many regions may lack the resources for effective family planning, influencing decisions about family size. Moreover, Ugandan culture places a strong emphasis on the importance of children, viewing them as essential to social bonds and community cohesion. In this nurturing environment, families tend to embrace both the joys and challenges of raising many children, making each addition a source of pride and hope for the future. What if I told you lobsters live for decades? These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy, they're also one of the longest living crustaceans out there. Imagine a lobster swimming through the ocean for nearly half a century, growing larger and wiser as time goes by. Scientists have discovered that lobsters can reach ages of up to 50 years, primarily due to their unique biology that allows them to resist traditional aging processes. Instead of becoming frail, lobsters continuously grow and can even regenerate lost claws after fierce battles. This remarkable ability to regrow limbs acts as a vital survival skill, allowing them to fend off predators and thrive in diverse environments. Moreover, as lobsters age, their tough shells undergo a fascinating transformation, changing colors and displaying a vibrant spectrum that celebrates their journey through life. So the next time you encounter a lobster, remember, this might be a creature that has lived longer than some of your favorite films. How cool is that? Why exactly does the phrase mean so much? The transcript reveals a striking repetition. The child is not a child. This intriguing line hints at layers of meaning that go beyond its surface. At first glance, it sounds puzzling, but it could represent a metaphor for loss of innocence, a transition from childhood to adulthood, or perhaps the disconnect between expectations and reality. In many narratives, children symbolize purity and simplicity, so declaring that a child is not just a child raises questions about the complexities and harshness they may face. It can lead to thoughts about society's influence on youth or the burdens that children carry, sometimes too soon. This phrase urges us to explore the emotional context that define childhood in various situations. Whether in literature, films, or psychological discussions, it serves as a powerful reminder that childhood isn't just about age. It's about experiences and perceptions that shape who we really are. What deeper meanings could this phrase hold? What if I told you Kako Agina played a teenager? It's true, Kako Agina's youthful appearance and vibrant energy allowed her to convincingly portray a teenager on the beloved TV show Gilmore Girls. Many viewers often don't realize how crucial casting decisions are in television, especially when it comes to playing younger characters. Agina's ability to embody the spirit and excitement of youth not only made her role believable, but also enriched the show's dynamic. Behind the scenes, casting age-appropriate actors can be a challenge, but when they nail their performances, it brings a lot of magic to the screen. As fans of Gilmore Girls know, the chemistry between characters is vital, and Agina's performance is a great example of how talented actors contribute to that chemistry. So next time you watch Gilmore Girls, think about how casting choices like Agina's create the charming world we love. Believe it or not, Jenga blocks are not identical. You may think that each Jenga block looks the same, but there are tiny variations in size and weight that can significantly affect your game. This quirky characteristic adds an element of surprise and unpredictability to each round of Jenga. Picture yourself in a tense moment, carefully choosing a block while your friends lean in, holding their breath. You pull a block that seems perfect, yet due to these subtle differences, it could feel heavier or lighter than you anticipated. This can challenge your sense of balance and force you to rethink your strategy as you attempt to keep the tower steady. Each batch of blocks contributes a unique twist to the experience, almost like the game has its own mood. These variations mean that no two games are alike, making every setup a fresh challenge. So the next time you reach for that familiar wooden tower, keep in mind, it's not just about having a steady hand, it's about navigating the delightful unpredictability of those quirky Jenga blocks. Are you ready to play? This might surprise you. North Koreans have no job choices. In the secretive realm of North Korea, the concept of career freedom is virtually non-existent. The government controls every aspect of employment, assigning jobs based on its economic strategies rather than individual desires or skills. Imagine a talented artist being sent to toil in a factory or a qualified doctor relegated to manual labor. This coercive system leaves citizens with minimal control over their professional lives. Additionally, the financial rewards for their hard work are dishearteningly low. A physician who plays a critical role in community health might earn a mere $3 to $5 per month, while laborers could receive even less, sometimes just $1 to $2. How can anyone sustain a family on such paltry wages? The extreme limitations on job choices and the grim economic conditions significantly impact the daily lives of North Koreans. For those of us in more liberal economies, it's essential to recognize the privileges we often overlook, such as the freedom to pursue careers we are passionate about and the opportunity for fair compensation. What would you do if you lived in a system with such restrictions? Guess what really drives what gives the scorpion beetle its powerful defense? This remarkable insect reveals a fascinating take on survival strategies. Native to parts of Central and South America, the scorpion beetle uses its long, flexible antennae to deliver a potent chemical weapon when threatened. Unlike most insects that bite or sting, this tiny creature employs a clever tactic. It can release a toxic cocktail through specialized glands located in its antennae. This ingenious mechanism allows it to deter potential predators, incapacitating or harming those who might attempt to feast on it. The toxins are not random. They serve a specific purpose, ensuring that only the most daring of attackers will think twice. Natural selection has favored such unique adaptations, allowing the scorpion beetle to thrive in a competitive ecosystem where many species vie for survival. So the next time you encounter one of these beetles, remember that its seemingly unspectacular appearance belies a powerful secret weapon, making it a master of defense in the insect world. How many other creatures use such extraordinary methods for protection? Is it really true that North Dakota is the least educated state? Yes, it's true. North Dakota has the lowest percentage of residents with a college degree in the entire United States, currently standing at a surprising 19%. This statistic attracts attention, especially in comparison to states where college graduation rates are much higher. Several factors contribute to this low percentage. For instance, North Dakota's smaller population and a robust job market that favors blue-collar work, such as farming and oil extraction, mean that many residents prioritize immediate employment over higher education. Moreover, the state's remote location and harsh climate can deter potential students from pursuing degrees. Yet despite these challenges, North Dakota thrives on a culture that values practical skills, ensuring its workforce is well prepared for the demands of the local economy. While the number of college graduates may be low, the strong work ethic and resilience among residents create a unique dynamic. The question remains, will North Dakota take steps to enhance educational opportunities and further empower its economy? Have you ever wondered why Switzerland fosters global peace? Switzerland has earned its reputation as a neutral ground, standing apart from conflicts for over 2 centuries. This neutrality is not just a passive choice, it is actively integrated into Swiss culture and identity. Located in the heart of Europe, Switzerland is home to several key international organizations, most notably the International Red Cross and the World Health Organization. These organizations were drawn to Switzerland due to its political stability and commitment to diplomacy. The International Red Cross, established in Geneva in 1863, is a beacon of humanitarian aid, dedicated to assisting those affected by war and disaster. Simultaneously, the World Health Organization is instrumental in enhancing global health, tackling pandemics, and striving for better healthcare systems around the globe. By serving as a hub for these critical institutions, Switzerland plays an essential role in promoting global dialogue and cooperation. So the next time you picture Switzerland, remember, it's not just about picturesque landscapes and delicious chocolate. It's also about its steadfast dedication to nurturing peace and collaboration on an international scale. What if I told you about Bali's Day of Silence? The Nyepi festival in Bali, an extraordinary celebration, involves a complete halt of all activities across the island for a day. This unique Balinese Hindu holiday not only marks the new year, but emphasizes the importance of inner reflection and personal rejuvenation. As the sun rises on Nyepi, Bali's usually lively streets shift into a sublime quietness. You won't hear cars revving, markets bustling, or planes flying. Everything is still. On this day, Balinese people engage in meditation, prayer, and contemplation, allowing them to deeply connect with themselves and their community. Even the island's wildlife seems to recognize the significance of this pause, adding to the serene atmosphere. While it might seem strange to devote a full day to silence, this practice offers an invaluable opportunity to reconnect with nature and oneself. It serves as a refreshing break, enabling everyone to reset their minds and spirits for the year ahead, filled with hope and new beginnings. If you plan a trip to Bali during Nyepi, prepare for an experience unlike any other. Most people don't know this, but we walk a lot. On average, a person walks about 185,000 kilometers in their lifetime, which is akin to circling the Earth at the equator about 5 times. This staggering distance highlights the incredible journeys we embark on daily, whether it's strolling to work, playing with pets, or simply exploring local parks. Each step we take contributes not only to our physical health, but also allows us to connect with our environment and engage in creative thinking. Consider those childhood walks to school or the leisurely evening strolls that help us unwind after a busy day. These moments become part of a larger narrative shaped by our every footfall. Walking serves as a form of exercise, offering opportunities to reflect and clear our minds of clutter. Moreover, our feet and legs are marvels of nature, engineered for movement and stability across various terrains and environments. The next time you lace up your shoes to head out, remember the epic journey you're embarking on and cherish the countless stories waiting to unfold with each and every step. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's rich culture and history. This captivating nation is known as the Land of the Rising Sun, a title that originates from its position on the eastern edge of the Asian continent, allowing it to greet each new day with vibrant sunrises. Yet Japan offers far more than just early morning light. Covering about 379,987 square kilometers, comparable to California, Japan bursts with life, housing over 125 million people, making it the 11th most populous country globally. Within its borders, you can experience a remarkable fusion of ancient traditions and cutting-edge technology. Majestic temples steeped in history stand in contrast to the rapid pace of Tokyo's urban landscape. Nature enthusiasts can revel in the beauty of cherry blossoms during spring or the stunning peaks of snow-covered mountains in winter. Notably, the strength and resilience of the Japanese people shine through their history of adapting to natural disasters and societal changes. From savory ramen to serene tea ceremonies, Japan tantalizes the senses, ensuring every visitor, whether a history lover, nature seeker, or culinary explorer, finds something extraordinary. What if I told you we could fit together? Imagine all 7 billion people on Earth gathered into a colossal mass, forming a gigantic meatball less than a kilometer in diameter. This startling visualization offers an intriguing perspective. Our entire global population could fit into a space about 2/3 the width of a mile, an area so small it could barely fill a few sports stadiums. To put it into numbers, if each person averaged around 62 kilograms, we'd collectively weigh about 434 million tons. When compared to Earth's massive 1,242 kilometers in diameter, it's astounding to realize how our individual sizes shrink in relation to the planet. This concept not only highlights our physical presence, but also inspires curiosity about the interconnectedness of humanity. We may feel vast and numerous, scattered across continents, yet when condensed, we reveal a shared existence that is surprisingly compact. So the next time you look at a bustling city or a crowded event, remember this eye-opening visualization. Our existence is a unique blend of individuality and unity, puzzling yet engaging. Did you know about Yokozuna's legendary wrestling career? The larger-than-life wrestler, whose real name was Rodney Anowai, made a mighty impact in professional wrestling during the 1990s. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 500 pounds, Yokozuna captivated audiences with his unique fighting style, which combined agility and strength. He stormed into WWE, capturing the World Championship title twice, making him one of only a few superstars to achieve such a feat at that time. Fans loved his signature moves, like the Banzai drop and the Samoan drop, which showcased both his size and skill. Yokozuna's character drew from his Samoan heritage, adding depth to his persona and making him a beloved figure in wrestling history. Sadly, his life was cut short in 2000, but his legacy endures in the wrestling world, inspiring new generations of fans and athletes alike. Scientists recently discovered that, have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? It's a fascinating fact that this bustling city straddles both Europe and Asia. Located at the crossroads of these two continents, Istanbul is separated by the iconic Bosphorus Strait, which not only offers stunning views but also serves as a cultural and historical bridge. On the European side, you can explore vibrant neighborhoods teeming with life, featuring cafes, shops, and remarkable landmarks. The Hagia Sophia, a former church-turned-mosque, and the mesmerizing Blue Mosque are just a couple of the city's must-see attractions. In contrast, the Asian side provides a refreshing escape, with its tranquil parks and local markets that offer a taste of everyday Turkish life. This geographical division allows Istanbul to be a melting pot of diverse traditions, culinary delights, and architectural styles. As a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange for centuries, it attracts visitors from around the world. Whether you're enjoying a scenic ferry ride or strolling through ancient streets, Istanbul truly embodies the charm of two worlds intertwined, making it an unforgettable destination for curious travelers. Hard to believe, but a goat stole the show. In 2016, a rally organized by a Kenyan politician took an unexpected turn when a feisty goat decided to make its presence known. This cheeky animal repeatedly headbutted the podium, disrupting the event and drawing laughter from the crowd. Instead of delivering political speeches, the politician and attendees found themselves focusing on the goat's determined antics. This incident became a memorable moment, demonstrating that even in serious settings, nature can surprise us. The aggressive goat seemed to question the importance of political events, leaving everyone wondering about its motivations. While the politician canceled the rally, the goat's unexpected performance turned into a delightful story that traveled far beyond the local news. This quirky episode reminds us that sometimes animals have a way of stealing the spotlight and making us rethink what's truly important. Surprisingly, it's a fact that owls fly silently, thanks to their unique feather anatomy. Owls are the healthiest hunters you can imagine, largely due to their specialized feathers. Unlike most birds, the feathers of owls have a soft, velvety texture and serrated leading edges, which break up the airflow as they glide. This remarkable design allows them to fly with almost no sound, making it possible for them to approach their prey undetected. Scientific studies using high-speed microphones have demonstrated that an owl in flight generates less than 1/10 the noise of similarly sized birds. This ghost-like silence not only enhances their hunting prowess, but also contributes to their mystique in various cultures. For centuries, owls have been associated with wisdom and the supernatural, often regarded as omens or messages from the spirit realm. Nature's engineering provides profound lessons. For instance, researchers are mimicking the owl's silent flight in the design of quieter fans and drones. In both wildlife and technology, the art of silence can prove to be an unexpected yet powerful advantage. What if I told you toxic water threatens our food supply? When water bodies become contaminated, they pose a serious threat to aquatic life. Pollutants such as heavy metals and harmful chemicals can accumulate in rivers, lakes, and oceans, transforming these once thriving ecosystems into hazardous environments for fish and other creatures. As species struggle to survive, the repercussions extend beyond individual deaths. Entire food webs are disrupted, leaving animals further up the food chain without adequate nourishment. This imbalance can lead to population declines in various species, jeopardizing biodiversity. Additionally, contaminated water seeps into agricultural regions, making farmland less fertile and significantly reducing crop yields. Farmers, unable to access clean water, find it increasingly difficult to cultivate crops that nourish families around the world. This precarious situation can trigger severe food shortages, prompting communities to relocate in search of safer living environments. The far-reaching effects of toxic water pollution endanger not only wildlife, but human health and livelihoods. What steps can we take to combat this critical issue before it spirals out of control? Here's a wild fact about turtles breathing underwater. Did you know that some turtles, like the Australian Fitzroy River turtle and the North American eastern painted turtle, have a unique way of breathing called cloacal respiration? Instead of just relying on their lungs, these clever creatures can absorb oxygen through a special part of their body called the cloaca, which is used for excretion and reproduction. This adaptation becomes super handy when they hibernate, especially in chilly waters where surfacing for air could be risky. By using cloacal respiration, these turtles can extract necessary oxygen from the water while using minimal energy. It's like having a built-in backup system that allows them to stay submerged for long stretches of time without coming up for air. This remarkable ability helps them survive harsh conditions and shows us just how diverse and resourceful life can be. Who knew turtles had such a cool trick up their sleeves? Ready for a workout? Your heart beats faster first. This fascinating phenomenon is called the anticipatory rise, and it happens to everyone. Before you even start exercising, your heart rate begins to increase about a minute beforehand. Why does this happen? Well, your brain sends signals to your heart, preparing your body for the upcoming activity. This means that even thinking about hitting the gym or taking a brisk walk can get your heart pumping faster. This involuntary response is part of the body's amazing ability to prepare itself for physical challenges, increasing blood flow to your muscles and brain. So the next time you lace up your shoes or pick up those weights, remember that your heart is already in gear. This early activation helps to boost your performance and endurance, allowing you to tackle your workout with more energy. Isn't it incredible how our bodies work to prepare us for action? By understanding this natural process, you can appreciate how attuned our systems are to our physical activities. Guess what really drives? Why exactly do mountains tell stories of ancient connections? Millions of years ago, the Appalachian Mountains were part of a vast expanse known as the Central Pyongyang Mountains. Picture this. The Appalachians weren't always isolated on the eastern side of North America, but were once intricately linked to the Scottish Highlands and the Little Atlas mountain range in Morocco. This remarkable unity existed during the time of Pangaea, when all continents formed a single supercontinent. As tectonic plates shifted, they broke apart and transformed not only the continents, but the mountains themselves. Over millions of years, erosion sculpted the Appalachians and shaped their present majestic form, creating a stunning landscape filled with history. Today, these mountains stand tall, revealing tales from their ancient past and connections to lands across the ocean. The next time you venture into these rugged terrains, take a moment to reflect on their journey and the world they were once part of. What other secrets about our planet's past await discovery? You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut's temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is not only a remarkable structure, but also one of the oldest standing buildings in the world. This magnificent funerary temple, dedicated to the female pharaoh Hatshepsut, who ruled in the 15th century BCE, showcases stunning ancient Egyptian architecture. Tucked against the breathtaking cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, the temple features grand colonnades, impressive statues, and beautifully detailed reliefs that narrate the achievements of Hatshepsut. What makes this temple even more intriguing is Hatshepsut herself, as she was one of the few women to rise to power in a traditionally male-dominated society. By commissioning this temple, she not only paid tribute to her reign, but also honored the gods of Egypt. Today, visitors are captivated not just by the temple's grandeur, but by the story of resilience it embodies. Hatshepsut's legacy is a powerful reminder that ambition and strength can transcend gender barriers. Standing before the Temple of Hatshepsut invites you to reflect on history, leadership, and the enduring spirit of those who dare to break boundaries. Is it really true that dry ice creates spooky fog? Dry ice is no ordinary ice. It's actually frozen carbon dioxide. This fascinating substance doesn't melt into liquid like regular ice does. Instead, it undergoes a remarkable process called sublimation, where it transitions directly from a solid to a gas when exposed to room temperature air. This unique feature produces that mesmerizing fog effect often seen in movies or during Halloween parties. When dry ice sublimates, it reaches a chilling temperature of around 178 degrees, causing the surrounding air to cool and condense into tiny water droplets. This results in a thick, smoky mist that adds drama to any setting. But dry ice isn't just for aesthetics, it's also highly practical. It's commonly used to preserve food during transport or in scientific experiments that illustrate gas laws. However, caution is essential when handling dry ice, as its extreme cold can lead to skin burns. So next time you're enchanted by that eerie fog, you'll understand the magic of dry ice at work. Can you imagine the art of paper sculpture? Imamayo is a talented paper artist who has captivated many with his stunning creations. His work showcases meticulous designs that involve precise printing, cutting, and gluing techniques. Each piece reflects his incredible attention to detail and passion for the craft. Imamayo spends countless hours perfecting his sculptures, demonstrating that artistry takes both dedication and patience. Whether it's crafting delicate flowers or intricate animals, his ability to transform a simple sheet of paper into a lifelike figure is truly remarkable. Viewers often find themselves amazed by how he manages to breathe life into these materials, creating a visual feast that invites closer inspection. The process itself is an art form, blending traditional techniques with a modern twist. As more people discover his work, the world of paper sculpture continues to grow, inspiring others to explore their own artistic talents. What will Imamayo create next? The possibilities are endless. Here's a wild fact about Great Depression colors. During this challenging time, bright paint colors took center stage in homes and furniture. With the economy struggling, manufacturers found that producing vibrant colors was less expensive than creating muted tones. This colorful revolution wasn't just about saving money, it also provided a boost to people's spirits during those tough years. Imagine walking into a room painted in sunny yellows or lively blues, instantly brightening your mood. Homeowners embrace these cheerful hues, creating a visual escape from the harsh realities of life. In a way, these colors were a symbol of hope and resilience, showing how creativity can flourish even in hard times. So next time you admire a brightly painted home, remember its roots in a past where color brought joy and comfort to many. Hard to believe, but Alain Ducasse has 21 Michelin stars. That title makes him the most celebrated chef in the history of the Michelin Guide. Born in the quaint village of Orgères, France, Ducasse has revolutionized fine dining through his creative culinary philosophy. With a total of 21 Michelin stars to his name, he emphasizes that cooking is an art, where each dish tells its own story through a blend of taste, texture, and stunning presentation. His renowned restaurants, located in cities like Paris, London, and Tokyo, feature an eclectic mix of global influences while retaining the essence of classic French cuisine. This harmony of tradition and innovation showcases Ducasse's unique ability to connect with diners on multiple levels. Beyond just being a culinary genius, he passionately shares his expertise through cooking schools and mentorships, nurturing the next generation of chefs. Ducasse's unparalleled dedication to the culinary arts has made him a beacon in the gastronomic community, inspiring food enthusiasts and professionals worldwide. What else can we learn from his remarkable journey? You might be surprised by financial status. Having no debt and a net worth of 0, actually places you in a better position than 25% of the global population. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where wealth often seems tied to material possessions and financial investments, but it highlights an important truth about money management. The vast majority of people around the globe face substantial debt, whether from loans, credit cards, or mortgages. In fact, millions struggle just to make ends meet. By contrast, staying debt-free gives you a unique advantage and a sense of financial freedom that many desire. It means you're not beholden to lenders, which can be a major source of stress. Moreover, whether you're saving for future goals or simply enjoying life with fewer financial constraints, this stable position allows for peace of mind. So the next time you think about wealth, remember that financial health isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom from debt and the ability to make choices without financial worry. What if I told you earthquakes shape our landscapes? It's true. Earthquakes are often viewed purely as destructive forces that devastate cities and disrupt lives. However, they also contribute significantly to the formation and transformation of our planet's surface. During these seismic events, the Earth's crust shifts, resulting in new hills, valleys, or even lakes being created. Take the notable 1906 San Francisco earthquake as an example. This catastrophic event not only destroyed multiple structures, but also altered the landscape dramatically, especially at the Altamont Pass, leading to the emergence of new geological features. These geological shifts highlight our Earth's dynamic nature and allow scientists to deepen their understanding of tectonic activity. Each earthquake provides invaluable clues about how the Earth's crust moves and interacts, revealing more than just the chaos they create. By examining the changes they induce, we gain insights into the ongoing processes that continuously reshape our world. Ultimately, these unexpected transformations serve as a powerful reminder that the Earth is alive, constantly evolving, and that each seismic event is a unique chapter in the story of geological evolution. Feral cats are more than just pets, right? These feline wanderers may look cute, but in Australia, they pose a serious threat to local wildlife. With an estimated 20 million feral cats roaming the land, they impact over 120 native species, making them one of the biggest challenges to Australian ecosystems. These cats have a powerful hunting instinct and are known to kill countless animals daily, including frogs, small mammals, and birds. The situation is so dire that some species are facing extinction, largely because feral cats have no natural predators of their own in this environment. This has sparked debates about the best way to manage feral cat populations, with some advocating for humane traps and others suggesting the need for stricter control measures. While these cats may seem harmless, their presence is a stark reminder of how human actions can disrupt nature. Understanding their impact is essential not only for protecting Australia's unique wildlife, but also for maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems that support diverse life forms. Have you ever wondered why Mont Aiguille captivates so many? This majestic mountain in France's Vercors region is famous for its striking, needle-like peaks that soar dramatically above the landscape. Known as Needle Mountain, Mont Aiguille boasts a unique profile that makes it a magnet for adventure seekers and nature enthusiasts alike. The peak is not only an iconic landmark, but also serves as a vital part of the local ecosystem, surrounded by lush valleys and rugged cliffs that create a picturesque setting for exploration. Hikers flock to this stunning location to experience its breathtaking vistas and to photograph the dramatic contrasts of nature. However, the allure of Mont Aiguille comes with its risks. Its steep cliffs and sharp edges demand caution. One misstep can lead to a perilous fall, so it's crucial to stay vigilant and navigate wisely. Climbing to its summit rewards adventurers with unforgettable panoramic views, showcasing the beauty of the surrounding alpine environment. So, whether you're pursuing outdoor thrills or simply soaking in the splendid views, Mont Aiguille surely demands respect and admiration. Have you ever wondered why some butterflies disappear? The Greta Otto, commonly known as the glasswing butterfly, showcases a fascinating survival tactic. Its transparent wings blend seamlessly with its surroundings, making it nearly invisible to predators. Imagine sipping your favorite drink and suddenly realizing your glass has vanished. That's similar to how the glasswing's wings work. The delicate patterns and the ability to reflect and refract light help the butterfly hide among leaves and branches, turning camouflage into an art form. This clever adaptation isn't just for show, it plays a vital role in their survival, enabling them to evade birds and other hungry creatures. These mesmerizing butterflies flit through tropical forests in Central and South America, gliding gracefully while relying on their invisibility. This natural phenomenon raises intriguing questions about evolution and how species adapt over time. What other amazing tricks do animals use in nature? Nature never ceases to surprise us, and the glass-winged butterfly is just one example of how beautifully complex life can be. Hard to believe, but race was defined by a drop. In the early 20th century, the one-drop rule emerged as a legal and social practice that considered anyone with even a hint of black ancestry as black. This harsh classification system not only simplified the complexities of identity, but also reinforced strict racial divisions. Picture this. An individual with just one ancestor who was black would face the same discrimination as someone fully identified as black, effectively erasing the rich diversity within biracial identities. Society imposed a rigid line that categorized people based solely on ancestry, disregarding their personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. This rule fueled systemic racism, influencing laws and social norms that marginalized countless individuals. Understanding this historical context is vital for recognizing the ongoing discussions around race and identity today. How can we challenge these outdated notions of race? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Hawaii is on the move. Did you know that the stunning Hawaiian Islands are gradually shifting northwest toward Alaska? They're drifting at an astonishing pace of about 3 inches per year. This intriguing shift happens because of tectonic plate movement. Hawaii sits on the Pacific Plate, which is slowly sliding over a volcanic hotspot in the Earth's mantle. As this plate shifts, it creates new volcanic islands, while older ones, such as the main islands, drift away over time. This ongoing movement means that millions of years from now, Hawaii will look radically different, potentially sitting much closer to Alaska. Imagine how the landscapes, ecosystems, and cultures might transform over that lengthy period. The lush rainforests and vibrant marine life we cherish today may evolve in response to new geological features. While we bask in Hawaii's tropical paradise now, it's essential to recognize that these islands are not mere holiday destinations. They are a dynamic archipelago evolving alongside the Earth's changes. Have you ever pondered how far these islands might travel in the next million years? Here's what actually happens when we mimic emotions. It turns out that humans have a natural tendency to imitate the feelings and actions of people nearby. This phenomenon, known as emotional contagion, occurs without us even realizing it. For instance, when you're with a friend who's laughing, you might find yourself laughing too, even if you didn't initially feel like it. This unconscious mimicry shows how interconnected we are. Our emotions can ripple out and influence others. Research indicates that this behavior helps strengthen social bonds and enhance empathy. However, it also suggests that our thoughts might not be as unique as we think. Our feelings and reactions can be heavily shaped by the moods of those around us. So the next time you find yourself smiling at a funny story or feeling down at a friend's sadness, remember that it's all part of being human. Isn't that fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about Henry Cavill's dedication. This talented actor transformed his physique for Superman without relying on steroids or digital enhancements. Cavill took his commitment seriously, engaging in intense workouts and adhering to a strict diet to achieve that iconic superhero look. He chose to embrace his natural appearance instead of using shortcuts, believing that authenticity is crucial for his role. This decision not only showcased his impressive strength, but also highlighted his values about honesty and hard work. His rigorous exercise routine included weightlifting, cardio, and even intense fight choreography, all tailored to build the superhero physique fans admire. By dedicating himself to this natural approach, Cavill inspired many aspiring actors and fitness enthusiasts, proving that with determination and discipline, incredible results are achievable without compromising one's integrity. How motivated are you to pursue your fitness goals naturally? Did you know the world's tiniest fish exists? Meet the dominative Cyprus progenetica, a remarkable little creature found in Indonesia. Measuring just 7.9 millimeters long, about 0.31 inches, this fish is the smallest in the world, weighing a mere 0.004 grams. Imagine something so tiny that it could fit comfortably on the tip of your finger. Despite its impressive size, the dominative Cyprus progenetica faces serious threats from habitat loss and pollution. Its delicate ecosystem is being damaged by human activities, which makes it increasingly difficult for these tiny fish to survive. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect their habitats and ensure the future of this extraordinary species. Scientists and environmentalists are working hard to raise awareness and implement solutions to help save these little fish. Can we all play a part in preserving their home and the amazing diversity of life on our planet? Did you know left-handedness is rare among people? Surprisingly, only about 10% of the world's population is left-handed. This means that if you're a lefty, you are part of a unique group that often stands out in a right-handed world. Scientists believe that hand preference might be influenced by genetics and brain structure. For instance, our brain's left hemisphere controls the right hand, while the right hemisphere manages the left hand. Interestingly, left-handed people are sometimes thought to have advantages in certain sports like tennis and boxing, where quick reflexes and agility are essential. However, they might also face challenges in a world designed primarily for right-handers, from everyday tools to school desks. So next time you meet a lefty, remember they have a special place in our diverse human community. Here's something incredible about a unique library. Located in a former brick factory, this innovative library offers free access to literature for residents of all ages. Imagine strolling through shelves filled with not just popular titles, but also rare and out-of-print books waiting to be discovered. This project beautifully demonstrates the significance of recycling by transforming an old industrial space into a hub of knowledge and community. It doesn't just serve as a place for reading, it inspires creativity and fosters a love for books. Visitors can explore everything from classic literature to lesser-known gems, prompting many around the world to start similar initiatives in their communities. This library shows how blending sustainability with a passion for reading can create something truly special. Why not visit a local library today and see what treasures await you? What if I told you coffee has over 100 species? Yet only 2 of these types, Arabica and Robusta, dominate our cups. Arabica coffee, known for its smooth and aromatic flavor, is the star of the show, making up about 60% of global coffee production. It's loved for its sweet, nuanced taste that many coffee enthusiasts crave. On the other hand, there's Robusta, which offers a bolder, more bitter flavor profile and packs a punch with higher caffeine content. This makes Robusta popular in espressos or instant coffees, especially in regions where a stronger brew is preferred. Together, these 2 species represent the backbone of the coffee industry, influencing everything from brewing methods to taste preferences worldwide. So the next time you sip your morning coffee, remember the fascinating journey from the many coffee varieties to your beloved brew. Here's a wild fact about Google Images. Jennifer Lopez's iconic green dress from the 2000 Grammys didn't just leave the audience in awe. It actually sparked a revolution in how we search for images online. After Lopez wore that stunning Versace dress, people around the world were so captivated that they flooded search engines with requests to find pictures of her outfit. This massive interest highlighted the need for a specialized search feature that could filter and deliver images. In response, Google launched Google Images in July 2001, enabling users to easily find pictures across the web. Before this, searching for images was cumbersome, as users had to sift through various text-based search results. The popularity of Lopez's dress caused a surge in online image searching, shaping how we discover visual content today. Isn't it fascinating how fashion can influence technology in such unexpected ways? Did you know ibuprofen's name reveals its chemical secrets? The truth is that ibuprofen is more than just a common pain reliever. Its name actually tells us a lot about its chemical structure. The word ibuprofen comes from its full name, which describes its function and molecular makeup. The ibu part stands for isobutyl, pro indicates the propionic acid, and fen comes from the word phenamic, which relates to a specific class of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs. This means that the name ibuprofen summarizes the essential components of what makes the drug effective at reducing pain and inflammation. Though most people simply grab ibuprofen from their medicine cabinet to tackle a headache or sore muscle, few realize the significance behind its name. Understanding these details can help you appreciate how this widely used medication works in your body. So next time you reach for that familiar bottle, think about the fascinating chemistry behind ibuprofen and how it plays a role in your health. Have you ever heard of the Postal Service Band? This unique group got its name in the most creative way possible. Instead of jamming together in the same room, the band members tackled their busy schedules by mailing music tracks to one another using the United States Postal Service, USPS. Imagine sending your music via snail mail. This method might seem old-fashioned, but it allowed each member to contribute their distinct style and ideas, ultimately leading to the iconic sound the band is known for today. As they exchanged recordings, the artists collaborated from a distance, showing that you don't always need to be in the same space to create beautiful music. The innovative use of mail not only defined their process, but also contributed to their identity, making their songs feel both personal and connected to a different era of communication. So, the next time you listen to their music, think about how those tracks traveled through the postal system, bridging distances and bringing their melodies to life. What an inspiring story of creativity and teamwork. Did you know Iran has ancient civilizations? Iran boasts a rich tapestry of history, being home to some of the world's oldest civilizations. The Elamite civilization, which dates back to around 3200 BCE, flourished in southwestern Iran long before other well-known cultures rose to prominence. This area gave birth to remarkable achievements in art, architecture, and writing, laying the groundwork for future societies. Following the Elamites, the Achaemenid Empire emerged in the 6th century BCE, displaying immense power and cultural diversity. Known for its innovation, the empire built impressive structures like Persepolis, showcasing advanced engineering and artistry. As we explore further, we encounter the Sasanian Empire, which significantly influenced science, mathematics, and culture. These historical periods not only highlight Iran's pivotal role in human history, but also illustrate how interconnected ancient societies were, sharing knowledge and wisdom across vast distances. Such rich heritage continues to shape Iran's identity today, making it a fascinating study for anyone curious about our past. Here's a wild fact about swimming pigs. On a stunning uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, you can find adorable pigs that swim in the turquoise waters. This unique place has become famous for its friendly resident swine, who love to splash around in the ocean. Tourists flock to the island not just to bask in the sun on the soft sand, but also to watch these pigs paddle and play. The story goes that the pigs were brought to the island by sailors who intended to return for them, but they never did. Instead, the pigs learned to swim and thrive on the island's resources. Visitors often feed them snacks, and it's a delight to see how the pigs instinctively dive and swim to get their treats. This quirky attraction raises awareness about wildlife and conservation, making Pig Beach a must-see for anyone exploring the Bahamas. Would you dare to swim with pigs? Guess what really drives Victoria's Secret's success? In 1982, Roy Raymond made a bold decision to sell Victoria's Secret to Leslie Wexner, the visionary founder of L Brands. Wexner's leadership marked a turning point for the brand, transforming it from a small niche retailer into a global powerhouse in the lingerie industry. Under his guidance, Victoria's Secret expanded its product lines, introduced iconic fashion shows, and created a marketing strategy that captivated and engaged shoppers worldwide. Wexner understood the importance of branding and allure, effectively turning lingerie shopping into a glamorous experience. Today, Victoria's Secret is synonymous with luxury underwear, thanks to its unforgettable advertising campaigns and a strong presence in pop culture. So what really made Victoria's secret soar? It was all about smart decisions and bold strategies. Did you know mangoes are loved worldwide? This juicy fruit, often called the king of fruits, is enjoyed by millions across the globe. In fact, mangoes are one of the most consumed fruits, with more than 100 million tons produced each year. Their sweet tropical flavor makes them a favorite not just in countries where they grow, but also in places far from their origins. India leads the way, producing about half of all mangoes. But countries like Mexico, Pakistan, and Thailand also contribute significantly. Mangoes come in various types, each with unique flavors and textures, making them versatile for many dishes, from smoothies to salads and even salsas. Besides being delicious, mangoes pack a nutritional punch, offering vitamins A and C, which are great for immune health. Whether eaten fresh, dried, or pureed, this fruit brings joy to taste buds and is often a symbol of summer. So next time you bite into a ripe mango, remember you're enjoying a taste that people all over the world adore. Is it really true that coin tosses aren't 50-50? A fascinating study from Stanford University reveals that the odds of winning a coin toss might actually be skewed. Instead of an even 50-50 chance, the study suggests that there's a slight advantage for the side of the coin that is facing up when it's tossed. This means the probability of the coin landing on that side is closer to 51%, while the other side trails at about 49%. Researchers found that this tiny edge can be attributed to the way the coin spins and flips during the toss. The mechanics of the toss involve the speed, angle, and surface it lands on, creating a microscopic bias. While this doesn't change the game for most situations, it opens the door to interesting discussions about chance and randomness. Imagine flipping a coin and realizing that the outcome might be influenced by the initial position. This small but significant finding encourages us to think deeper about how seemingly random events can have hidden patterns. What other assumptions about chance could be challenged next? Here's a wild fact about breathing pure oxygen. While it might seem like a smart choice to breathe pure oxygen for health benefits, the reality is that too much of a good thing can actually be harmful. When our bodies are exposed to high concentrations of oxygen over extended periods, it can lead to serious issues like lung damage. This is because the oxygen we breathe is supposed to have a mix of other gases, primarily nitrogen. When we increase oxygen levels dramatically, it can react with our lung tissue, causing inflammation and scarring. In extreme cases, this can result in oxygen poisoning, which can lead to symptoms like seizures, vision changes, and even unconsciousness. What some might see as a way to enhance their well-being turns into a risky venture. This is why environments with elevated oxygen levels, like hyperbaric chambers used for medical treatments, are closely monitored and controlled. So next time you hear about the benefits of pure oxygen, remember that moderation is key for your health. Why exactly does Horizons seem to dance in the wind? This stunning floating sculpture in New Zealand, crafted by artist Neil Dawson, captures the imagination of visitors with its illusion of a giant sheet of paper suspended above a lush green hill. The artwork is designed to twist and turn with the gentle breezes, creating a dynamic visual that appears to change shape. Made of lightweight metal, Horizons takes advantage of the natural elements, giving it an ethereal presence that feels alive. Located in the South Island, the sculpture not only reflects Dawson's innovative approach to art, but also invites observers to appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. Whether you're standing at the base or enjoying it from afar, it's hard not to be mesmerized by how this artwork harmonizes with nature. What messages about nature and art do you think the sculpture conveys? Why does social media cause constant anxiety? The rise of platforms like Instagram and Twitter has transformed how we connect with others, but it has also given birth to a phenomenon known as notification syndrome. This term describes the overwhelming urge many people feel to check their devices whenever they receive notifications. Each beep or buzz can trigger a rush of anticipation, almost like a mini reward, leading to a compulsive need for constant engagement. As users scroll through endless feeds, they often experience heightened levels of anxiety, especially when they notice their posts aren't receiving likes or comments. This pressure can create a cycle where individuals feel they must remain online to stay relevant, resulting in feelings of isolation and stress. In fact, studies suggest that frequent social media use can lead to diminished well-being and even depression. Understanding how these notifications affect our mental health is essential, prompting many to consider taking breaks from their screens. How is social media reshaping our lives and feelings? Can you imagine that chewing gum doesn't take 7 years? Contrary to the popular myth often shared with children, chewing gum is digested at the same rate as most other foods. Many think that if you swallow gum, it will stick around in your stomach for 7 long years. This idea has been passed around for generations, almost as a friendly warning not to swallow gum. However, your body treats gum much like any other food. It doesn't cling to your insides. Instead, it moves through your digestive system and is eventually eliminated. Most of the time, gum is made from a mix of gum base, sweeteners, and flavorings, which makes it safe for your body to process. So if you happen to swallow a piece, don't stress. It won't be hanging out in there for nearly a decade. Just remember to chew wisely and enjoy the flavor. What if I told you Brazil is massive? Brazil, the largest country in South America, stretches over a jaw-dropping 8.5 million square kilometers. This makes it the 5th largest country in the entire world. If you were to travel around Brazil, you'd find that it shares borders with every South American nation, except for Chile and Ecuador. But it's not just about size. Much of Brazil is a stunning display of nature's beauty, especially the Amazon rainforest. This incredible wilderness is not only vast, but also teeming with life, hosting countless plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine standing in the heart of the Amazon, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of exotic wildlife. Brazil stands out not only for its size, but for its rich biodiversity and vibrant culture. What adventures might be waiting in this wild, enchanting land? You might be shocked to learn that compassion changed history. During World War I, British soldier Henry Tandy faced a critical moment in 1916. While bravely navigating the battlefield, he came upon a wounded German soldier lying helpless in the mud. Instead of pulling the trigger, Tandy chose to show compassion, opting to spare the soldier's life. It turns out that this soldier was none other than Adolf Hitler, who would later rise to infamy as the dictator of Nazi Germany. Tandy's decision highlights the power of empathy during a time of war, serving as a poignant reminder that actions can have far-reaching consequences. This encounter, steeped in irony, raises questions about fate, the paths we take, and how a single choice can alter the course of history. Imagine if Tandy had shot Hitler. How different might our world be today? Guess what really drives ocean floor volcanoes? The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over an astonishing 40,000 miles along the ocean floor. This underwater giant forms a boundary between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in Earth's geology. Here, magma rises from deep within the Earth, creating new oceanic crust through volcanic activity. This process not only shapes the ocean floor, but also leads to the formation of stunning underwater features like mountains and valleys. Geologists study the ridge to understand plate tectonics and to discover how our planet constantly evolves. Imagine standing at the edge of this massive underwater range, where new land is born every day. How cool is that? By exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, we uncover secrets about the Earth's history and the dynamic forces that continue to shape it. Incredible ancient shoes reveal early human creativity. A fascinating discovery in a cave in Armenia has unveiled shoes made from plant fibers, dating back over 5,500 years. These remarkable artifacts provide a glimpse into the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our prehistoric ancestors. Imagine people walking the rugged terrain of ancient Armenia, crafting footwear not just for style, but for comfort and protection against the elements. The use of natural materials like plants shows how early humans were closely connected to their environment, making the most of what was available to them. These shoes highlight that even in prehistoric times, people were thinking ahead, showing creativity that parallels modern craftsmanship. Such discoveries help us understand not just the technology of the time, but also the daily lives and challenges faced by those early communities. What else might we learn from these ancient treasures? Did you know about dissociative fugues' wild effects? This rare psychological condition can lead to dramatic changes in a person's life. During a dissociative fugue, individuals might suddenly travel far from home, adopting a new identity that can last for days or even weeks. Imagine waking up in an unfamiliar place, not recalling how you got there, and having no memory of your past life. This can be frightening and disorienting, not only for the person experiencing it, but also for their loved ones. Experts believe that stress, trauma, or significant life changes trigger dissociative fugue, allowing the mind to escape from overwhelming emotions. While it is a temporary state, the consequences can be profound, leading to confusion and challenges in reconnecting with their real identity. How do people cope with such a bizarre experience? Guess what really drives squirrel kindness? When you think about animal behavior, you might picture fierce competition for food and territory. But did you know that squirrels can also show remarkable acts of altruism? For instance, if a mother squirrel tragically passes away, another squirrel might step in to adopt her orphan baby. This unexpected kindness highlights a fascinating aspect of squirrel social dynamics. They form strong bonds within their communities, and their willingness to help each other out is a testament to their social nature. While some may see this as purely instinctual, it suggests a deeper emotional understanding, mirroring our own connections with family and friends. Observing these moments of selflessness in nature makes us rethink how we view different species. Could this be a sign of empathy in the animal kingdom? Have you ever wondered how movie sets spark love stories? Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith's fairy tale began on the set of the film Too Much. This romantic comedy, released in 1996, became the backdrop where two talented actors first crossed paths. At that time, Antonio was already an established star, known for his captivating performances in films like Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Meanwhile, Melanie, a talented actress renowned for her roles in classics such as Working Girl, caught Antonio's eye with her charm and skill. As they delved into their characters, a genuine connection blossomed between them, turning the chemistry on screen into a real-life romance. Their whirlwind courtship culminated in marriage shortly after wrapping up the film. This enchanting story serves as a reminder that sometimes love finds its way when you least expect it, and movie magic truly exists. It's fascinating how creative collaboration can lead to lasting relationships, isn't it? What's the deal with fishing on a giraffe's neck? In Illinois, there's a quirky law that makes it illegal to fish while sitting atop a giraffe. This unusual regulation likely stems from a mix of animal welfare concerns and the sheer absurdity of such an act. Imagine balancing on a tall, wobbly giraffe while trying to catch fish. With that setup, both the animal and the person would be in for a wild ride. Laws like this often highlight society's commitment to treating animals with care and respect, ensuring that their well-being remains a priority. It's also a fun reminder that even the quirkiest rules usually have a serious side, often rooted in protecting both animals and humans. So next time you're fishing in Illinois, remember to keep your feet on the ground, unless you want a memorable encounter with the law. Unlock the power of emotional intelligence for better relationships. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is an essential skill that helps you recognize and understand your own emotions, as well as those of others. Imagine being able to sense when a friend is upset or feeling joyful. This ability gives you the tools to respond appropriately and build stronger connections. People with high EQ often excel in their personal and professional lives because they navigate social situations with ease. They can empathize with others, manage conflicts calmly, and communicate effectively. Whether it's calming a tense discussion at work or offering support to a loved one, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role. It's not just about feeling, it's about understanding the emotional landscape around you. In a world where empathy and collaboration are valued more than ever, enhancing your emotional intelligence can lead to improved relationships, greater success, and even increased happiness. So, are you ready to elevate your emotional awareness and become more connected to those around you? Discover the surprising connection between sloths and anteaters. Sloths are more than just adorable slowpokes hanging from trees. They belong to an intriguing family of animals known as Xenarthra. This ancient group also includes anteaters and armadillos, making them family members in a truly unique way. What ties these animals together? They share distinctive skeletal features that set them apart from most mammals. For instance, Xenarthrans have extra joints in their spines, which helps them move differently compared to their faster relatives. This evolutionary trait is a clue to their past, as these mammals once roamed the earth alongside giant creatures like the Megatherium, a massive prehistoric sloth. So next time you see a sloth, remember it's not just a cute face, it's part of a fascinating legacy that includes some of nature's most unusual animals. How cool is that? What if I told you about deadly prion diseases? Transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, TSEs, which include the infamous Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, are among the most perplexing and dangerous brain disorders. Caused by tiny infectious agents called prions, these diseases lead to devastating brain damage and have strikingly high fatality rates. In fact, they boast some of the highest known case fatality rates for non-inherited conditions, demonstrating just how serious and frightening they are. Sadly, despite extensive research, there's no effective treatment available, leaving those affected and their families in a dire situation. Prions are unique because they are misfolded proteins that trigger other proteins in the brain to also misfold, leading to a cascade of dysfunction. This process results in severe neurological symptoms, making TSEs not only dangerous but also difficult to detect early. As the scientific community pushes for answers, the mystery of these prion diseases continues to haunt researchers and patients alike. Did you know that your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat? Recent research reveals that mobile phones harbor more bacteria than public toilet seats, which might shock you. Our phones travel everywhere with us, often sharing pockets with keys and coins, making them perfect spots for germs to thrive. Every time you touch your phone and then your face or food, there's a chance you're transferring nasty bacteria right where you don't want them. This is especially important to consider during cold and flu season when germs are more rampant. Regularly cleaning your phone with disinfectant wipes or a soft cloth can significantly reduce the risk of spreading these unwanted guests. So the next time you scroll through social media or reply to a text, remember to give your phone a good clean. Isn't it time to treat your phone like the germ hotspot it really is? Hard to believe, but animal safety protocols exist. Handling deceased animals is no small matter. Specific safety guidelines ensure that public health is protected. When an animal dies, whether on a farm, in the wild, or at a veterinary clinic, it can pose health risks if not dealt with properly. These protocols include immediate reporting to local authorities and following strict disposal methods to avoid contamination. For instance, burial must be deep enough to prevent scavenging, while incineration should only occur in approved facilities. Additionally, wearing personal protective equipment helps prevent exposure to harmful bacteria or diseases that can linger even after an animal's death. Awareness and adherence to these safety rules are vital for anyone who may encounter deceased animals, helping protect not just humans, but also the environment and other wildlife. So next time you hear about animal handling, remember the importance of these safety measures. You won't believe this about Philadelphia. Approximately half of all Americans live within a day's drive of this vibrant city, making it an accessible destination for millions. Philadelphia isn't just famous for the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, it's also a hotspot for neighborhood gatherings and cookouts, which reflects its rich community spirit. Residents enjoy warmer months filled with backyard barbecues and block parties, fostering connections among friends and families. Moreover, Philadelphia's diverse neighborhoods offer a mix of cultures, cuisines, and traditions, making each gathering unique. Whether you're savoring a cheesesteak or listening to local music, there's always something happening in the city of brotherly love. So if you're looking for a place to celebrate, relax, or explore history, why not consider a trip to Philadelphia? You might just discover a new favorite spot. Here's a wild fact about your taste buds. Many people believe in the tongue map theory, which claims that different parts of the tongue are responsible for tasting different flavors, like sweetness at the tip and bitterness at the back. However, this idea is a myth. The tongue map originated from a mistranslation of a German study that was published in the early 1900s. In truth, all taste buds across your tongue can detect all 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. While it is true that some areas might be slightly more sensitive to particular flavors, every part of your tongue plays a role in experiencing all tastes. So the next time you savor your favorite treat, remember that your taste buds are working together as a team, allowing you to enjoy the full spectrum of flavors, not just one at a time. How cool is that? Why exactly does Arizona host 4,000 retired aircraft? This expansive site spans 2,600 acres in the Arizona desert, and it's known as the Pinal Air Park. The unique desert environment makes it an ideal location for storing aircraft that have reached the end of their service lives. Many retired planes, from commercial jets to military models, are parked here and await their next chapter, whether that's dismantling for parts or restoring them to flying condition. The dry climate helps preserve these aircraft longer, preventing corrosion and damage from moisture. Photo opportunities abound as aviation enthusiasts flock to this unusual graveyard that tells the stories of countless flights. Visitors can often see large jets lined up, and the sight is both eerie and fascinating. With over 80 years of history, Pinal Air Park is not just a resting place. It's a museum of aviation history waiting to be explored. Ever thought about why the ancient wheel fascinates us? This incredible invention is estimated to be between 5,150 and 5,350 years old, making it one of the oldest known wheels in history. Dating back to the late Neolithic period, or the early Copper Age, it offers a glimpse into the world of early human innovation. The wheel changed the course of transportation and technology, allowing for easier movement of goods and people. Today, you can find this remarkable artifact in the City Museum of Ljubljana, Slovenia. Visitors and researchers flock to see it, marveling at how such a simple yet revolutionary object shaped our civilization. Imagine a time when the wheel didn't exist and how life would have been so different. The ancient wheel not only demonstrates human ingenuity, but also connects us to our distant past, inspiring curiosity about how such inventions propelled humanity forward. What if I told you paint was stored in pig bladders? In the 19th century, artists faced a messy challenge when it came to storing their paint. Instead of the neat tubes we know today, they used pig bladders which were sealed with string. To get the paint out, they would have to prick the bladder, but this method was far from effective and often resulted in spills or wasted paint. Enter John G. Rand, an innovative American painter who revolutionized how artists handled paint. He invented the paint tube with a screw cap, allowing for a much more convenient and controlled way to dispense paint. This simple yet groundbreaking design changed the art world, as it not only made paints easier to use, but also allowed for better portability. Imagine carrying a small tube of paint instead of a messy pig bladder. Thanks to Rand's invention, artists could now focus on their creativity rather than battling with their materials. Did you know about the secret world of left-handed folks? Approximately 10% of the global population is left-handed, making them a fascinating minority in a world dominated by right-handed individuals. It's interesting to think about how this small percentage experiences the world differently. For example, left-handers often face unique challenges like using scissors designed for righties or adjusting to computers built with the right-handed majority in mind. Only about 1% of people are truly ambidextrous, meaning they can use both hands with equal skill. This could be a handy trait in various activities, from sports to playing musical instruments. Cultural attitudes towards left-handedness have evolved over time. Once viewed with suspicion or even superstition, today left-handedness is generally accepted and embraced. It's remarkable to appreciate how diversity in hand preference can influence everything from creativity to problem solving. So next time you notice someone using their left hand, remember they're part of a unique group and consider how their perspective adds richness to our world. Prepare to be amazed by the Terminator's bizarre origin story. Did you know that the iconic film was born from a very unusual place? James Cameron, the mastermind behind the blockbuster, came up with the chilling idea while battling food poisoning in Rome. As he lay sick, he experienced a vivid nightmare about a relentless robot hitman designed to eliminate him. This terrifying vision sparked his imagination, leading him to create a futuristic world where machines ruled and humans were on the run. The concept of an unstoppable cyborg turned into a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and pioneered the science fiction genre. Cameron's experience melded horror and technology, showing just how wild ideas can spring from unexpected situations. Who would have guessed that a bout of food poisoning could lead to one of cinema's most memorable characters? Can you imagine that Russia breathes life into our planet? With its massive forests covering about 25% of the Earth's tree cover, Russia stands out as the leading oxygen producer worldwide. These lush green expanses, especially in Siberia, do more than just provide stunning landscapes. They play a vital role in combating climate change. By absorbing carbon dioxide, Russia's forests act as essential carbon sinks, helping to filter the air we breathe. This process not only cleans the atmosphere, but also releases fresh oxygen, which is critical for all living beings. The sheer scale of these forests, teeming with diverse wildlife and plants, reminds us of nature's incredible ability to balance ecosystems. Preserving these natural treasures is crucial. If we protect them, they will continue supporting life on Earth for generations to come. Isn't it fascinating how one country can have such a profound impact on global oxygen levels? Alpacas thrive when they have friends around. These charming animals are known for their soft fleece and gentle demeanor, but did you know they are highly social creatures? Living in pairs or larger herds is crucial for their health and happiness. When isolated, alpacas can experience significant stress, which might lead to various health problems such as depression and a weakened immune system. Keeping them in groups allows them to engage in natural behaviors, like communicating through humming and bonding through playful antics. Observing an alpaca's social interactions is not only delightful, but also essential for their well-being. So if you're considering adding alpacas to your farm or community, remember that a pair is always better than one. Their joyful social nature makes them wonderful companions. Just like us, they thrive on friendship and connection. Is it really true that numbers can be predictable? The answer lies in the fascinating world of computer-generated random numbers. Although we often think of random numbers as being completely unpredictable, those created by computers are actually based on specific algorithms. These algorithms follow a set of rules and formulas, meaning the numbers they generate are fundamentally deterministic and can be predicted if you know the underlying process. For example, if a computer uses an algorithm to create a sequence of numbers, it will always produce the same sequence if initiated with the same starting point, known as a seed. This predictability is essential in various fields, like cryptography, where true randomness is crucial for security. So while a computer might generate seemingly random numbers for video games or simulations, they're anything but truly random. It's a blend of science and math that uncovers the secrets of what we think of as chance. Did you know that scuba divers explore over 1,000 feet deep? This incredible feat places divers in a world where they can meet marine life that has lived in isolation for millions of years. The world record for the deepest scuba dive exceeds an astonishing 1,000 feet, pushing human limits in pursuit of adventure. However, diving at such depths isn't just about thrill and excitement. It comes with immense challenges. Divers face extreme pressure that can crush underwater equipment in cold temperatures that can drop to near freezing. To safely explore this alien underwater realm, divers rely on specialized suits and tanks filled with carefully mixed gases. Alongside their gear, they must have exceptional training and experience to navigate the risks involved. Every descent deep below the surface offers a chance to witness unique ecosystems and ancient species that few have seen before. Isn't it amazing what lies beneath the waves? You won't believe this about prime numbers. As of October 2024, the largest known prime number is truly astounding, boasting over 41 million digits. This enormous number was discovered through a collaborative effort known as the Great Internet Mersenne Prime Search, GIMPS. where math enthusiasts from around the world help find ever larger prime numbers. But there's more than just curiosity at play. GIMPS offers a monetary reward of over $3,000 for anyone who stumbles upon a new prime number, making the search exciting and competitive. Prime numbers are fascinating because they can only be divided by 1 in themselves, making them the building blocks of mathematics. Their applications stretch from encryption and computer security to patterns in nature. As we continue this thrilling quest for new primes, who knows what extraordinary numbers await discovery? What will the next prime number look like? Did you know that starfish have eyes on their arms? These fascinating creatures, known scientifically as asteroids, have unique eyes located at the tips of each of their arms. Although these eyes aren't like human eyes, they help starfish sense light and dark, aiding their navigation in the ocean. Surprisingly, starfish can live quite a long time, anywhere from 10 to 34 years depending on the species and environment. As carnivores, they have an appetite for a variety of marine delicacies including clams, oysters, and even corals. Their feeding method is also intriguing. They can extend their stomachs out of their bodies to digest food outside, an unusual but effective approach. With around 1,500 species scattered across the world's oceans, starfish are not only important members of their ecosystems, but also captivating organisms to study. Guess what really drives ocean life? Most of the planet's green plant life is found in the ocean, with over 3/4 of all plants thriving underneath the waves. You might think of forests and grasslands when you hear the word plant, but the ocean holds an incredible diversity of underwater plants that play a crucial role in our ecosystem. These aquatic plants, including kelp, seagrasses, and phytoplankton, not only provide oxygen but also serve as vital habitats and food sources for a wide variety of marine creatures. In fact, phytoplankton alone accounts for about half of the world's oxygen production. This amazing underwater plant life helps regulate the climate and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, offering a natural solution to combating climate change. So the next time you look at the ocean, think about all the green life beneath the surface. It's more important than we realize. Did you know spiders are always nearby? It might surprise you to learn that no matter where you are, you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. These incredible creatures are everywhere, lurking in corners and crevices, often out of sight. With around 40,000 known species, spiders can be found in almost every habitat on Earth, from forests to deserts to your very own home. They play a crucial role in our ecosystem by controlling insect populations, making them nature's pest controllers. Most spiders are harmless and beneficial, even if some can send a shiver down your spine. Interestingly, you might not even see them because many keep to dark or concealed areas. Their ability to remain hidden allows them to catch prey effectively. So next time you feel a little tickle or spot a web in the corner, remember that these fascinating creatures are all around us, quietly going about their business. How cool is it to think about all the spiders living close by, even if we can't see them? Did you know Gila monsters are bright warning signs? These fascinating lizards, adorned with striking black and orange patterns, use their vibrant colors as a signal to predators. "I'm toxic." This colorful defense mechanism helps them avoid becoming a meal. Despite their slow movements, Gila monsters are not to be underestimated. They possess a remarkably strong bite that can clamp down with impressive force, making it difficult for their prey to escape. These lizards primarily hunt small mammals and birds in their desert habitats, utilizing both their venomous bite and the element of surprise to catch unsuspecting meals. The venom they produce is not only a tool for hunting, but also a means of defense against larger attackers. So while they may look beautiful, don't be fooled. These reptiles are tough survivalists in the harsh deserts of the southwestern United States. Immerse yourself in Sweden's enchanting tree hotel. Deep in the mystical Herads forest of Sweden lies the Tree Hotel, a truly extraordinary place to stay, where rooms hang gracefully in the air like enchanted houses from a fairy tale. Each room is a stunning design masterpiece. Among these unique accommodations is a mirrored cube that reflects the surrounding forest, creating an almost invisible dwelling. Then there's the giant bird's nest, perfect for those seeking a cozy and whimsical retreat. For a more futuristic experience, guests can try the modern capsule that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Staying among the treetops isn't just whimsical, it also promotes sustainability, allowing visitors to enjoy nature while minimizing their ecological impact. Imagine waking up to the sound of birds chirping and the rustling of leaves. The Tree Hotel offers not just a night's rest, but an unforgettable adventure in the treetops, making it a must-visit destination for anyone who loves nature and innovative design. Would you dare to spend a night among the trees? Hard to believe, but penguins have changed dramatically. Today's adorable penguins are just a glimpse into a rich and diverse family that once roamed the earth. Fossil records reveal that ancient penguins, some towering as tall as humans, adapted to a variety of climates across the globe. Imagine enormous birds waddling through thick forests or diving into warmer waters. Over millions of years, many of these incredible species went extinct, unable to survive changing environments and competition. In fact, the penguins we see today represent only a fraction of the diversity that once thrived. This evolution showcases the remarkable flexibility of these birds, allowing them to inhabit icy shores and rocky coastlines while still capturing our hearts with their charming waddles. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these creatures have adapted and survived throughout history? Ever seen a chicken dance with its head still? This amazing ability is one of nature's clever tricks. Chickens can move their bodies in all directions without moving their heads, resembling an internal stabilizer. Imagine strutting around while keeping your eyes fixed on your favorite treat. This unique physical feature helps them stay focused on their surroundings, making it easier to spot predators or tasty morsels. When they walk, jump, or turn, their heads remain steady, allowing them to maintain their balance and coordination. By keeping their vision steady, they can quickly react to changes in their environment, which is crucial for survival. Next time you watch a chicken pecking at the ground or scratching about, pay close attention. Are they moving smoothly and confidently while keeping their gaze locked? In a world full of distractions, we can learn a thing or two from our feathered friends about staying focused and being aware of our surroundings.